There's one thing the UFC doesn't do that I think we've seen in boxing a lot, and that's tune-up fights. Personally, I'm not a big fan of them. If you have a big fight waiting, I think you're rolling the dice every time. Fair to say Max Holloway is not a tune-up fight. Why is it the UFC looked at this fight and thought, you know what, we're going to throw it to Conor, and what does it say about Conor he's willing to take a fight like this?
You won't see tune-up fights in boxing anymore either, so there you go. We'll make you very happy. This is not a tune-up fight. It's not what we do, and it's not something Conor would want to do either. When you're at the level that both of these guys are, you want to fight the best.
What do you think it says about Conor's mentality, right? Because, like you said, he doesn't want tune-up fights or anything like that, but to have the injury he had, the 5 years away doing everything, to come back and say, like, yeah, no, I want to test myself, I want to even fight again, but I want to fight someone like Max. What do you think it says about him and his hunger still?
It says everything about him. I mean, when you think about it, throughout the history of fighting, tell me somebody who came back after this big of a layoff. I mean, Ali took 3 years, and he wasn't the same when he came back. And I think that these are the kind of challenges that a guy like McGregor likes. If he wins on Saturday night, he will do something that nobody has ever done in any combat sport after such a layoff.
I look at when I think of the best comebacks, Ali after jail, I think Dominic Cruz with the knee injuries he had, and Tyson Fury after he got fat for 3 years, But this one, I feel like would be an other echelon. And what would it do? The sport is already flying, right? We have the White House, then this fight. But if Conor came back and won, it sort of just feels like every door's open and anything could happen. Would you agree?
Agree, 100%. I mean, anything is possible if he wins on Saturday night.
And then for Max, look, obviously, Conor's a massive name. We don't necessarily know where his skills are right now. He's been away for a very long time. But beating Conor McGregor is still beating Conor McGregor. For Max, do you think this shoehorns him right back into a title contention, makes him into an even bigger star? There's still value in this win for him, is what I'm saying.
100%. Whoever wins on Saturday night, it's a big win and a big, what's the word I want to use here? I guess it's a big step up in their careers, especially at this point in time. I mean, these are two guys that have done it all. So, I got like 5 scenarios in my head if Conor wins, and I got like 3 for Max if Max wins. So it's huge for both of them.
Sometimes it feels like you guys as a team, you get things so dialed in and you sort of have a course, and then a fight like this comes along where, like you said, there's anything can happen, and that still injects a little bit of excitement into the sport, and I assume for you guys as well.
Well, and the thing that I love about the sport is, like, who saw the White House coming, that would happen? I didn't see this fight coming. Like last year, I was telling you guys, I think he'll fight this year, and he didn't. So then I was thinking he wouldn't fight. So, it's what keeps this thing fun, is that we have an idea of what the rest of the year looks like, but things will happen that we don't see coming.
I'm sure when he fights, it comes with a lot of extra stuff. There's lots of negotiations, everything like that. But
it's not that. Everybody thinks that, that Conor is a great business partner. If you told me, say something bad about Conor, the only thing that I could say is he doesn't show up on time. And today he was early. He was early today. I was getting texts from her that he was bitching at me. Listen, I want to get this thing going on time. And so you cannot complain about being in business with Conor McGregor.
It's just better to have him back, right?
It's always good to have him. I mean, he's the biggest star in the sport ever. And all the tide rises for everybody when he's here. And like the press conference today, there's been 2 guys that are that entertaining at a press conference. It's Muhammad Ali and him. Period.